John was working in his science lab, got blasted by gamma rays. Now he's Smash Trivia John, always smashing. He's friends with Ruffalo, crushing on Maslany, and also Sydney Sweeney. John's here saying, hello my gamma friends, welcome to the show, the Gamma Analysis Podcast.
Smash.
Hello, my Gamma friends. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Smash Trivia John. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram by searching Smash Trivia. I'll be the one with the big old green head in the profile picture. This is the Gamma Analysis. Basically, I'm going to review everything Hulk, all the movies, TV shows, and I also do random other geeky films. And sometimes I'm not even reviewing a film at all. Like this episode. Hope you enjoy Smash Trivia Presents the Gamma Analysis. I want to ask everyone listening today, please do sign for me. Please share the hell out of this podcast to all your friends. If you don't, Hulk will be angry. Now let's smash right into this episode. Today's episode is a roundtable discussion about the Captain America audio drama Star Spangled Man with a few members of the cast and crew, Connor, Other John, and Grayson. And how you guys doing?
Quite well, John. I want to thank you again for having us back on the show. It was a lot of fun the first time, and I'm glad we can do it again now that we have a few episodes out this time.
Absolutely. And I loved the first 3 episodes. They were a lot of fun. I think the first episode was my favorite. I really enjoyed that.
Very exciting. And just for the audience, hello, I am I am Connor Dilworth. I am the voice of Captain America, among many others.
So many others.
My name is Grayson Luther. I am the voice of Bucky Barnes, as well as a few minor characters.
I'm John Keller. I'm the producer, director, and co-writer of the show.
And I will be putting in the description of this episode all of you guys' is ats on Twitter, and also everyone as we mentioned, show is out. You can find it on your podcast platform of choice, always by looking for Captain America: The Star Spangled Man, and all.
Also on YouTube.
Yeah, and on YouTube as well. I assume just by searching the same thing up.
Yeah, it's Star Spangled Man. We have nice thumbnails up on there now. We used to not, but then I made some because I got bored.
So, you, Connor, you mentioned how you are the voice of Captain America. Who do you actually voice more, Captain America or the Watcher?
I mean, I don't voice the Watcher. That's our.
I thought that was you. It sounded a lot like you.
No. That is our extremely talented man, Thomas Barker. This guy from New Zealand, the most talented person in our cast.
He shouldn't be doing this. Like, legitimately, he is too talented for us. His voice is like honey.
So, who actually does have more lines? Captain America or the Watcher, though?
The Watcher.
The Watcher does, but I think I have more lines than Thomas.
No, you definitely have more lines than Thomas. Uatu, per episode, Uatu has more lines than I think any other character, because, they're the narrator.
Yeah.
And their voice is beautiful, and Jesus Christ.
When you find it that good, you utilize it for sure.
Oh, yeah. He'll be playing Thor for season 2.
Thank
cool.
Christ.
Yeah, I am so glad, because it was iffy on that, because I'm like, do I ask Thomas? He's a very busy man. I don't want to bother him, or do I go search for someone, but they're not gonna be as good as Thomas, because Thomas is an insane voice. And then I just asked him. He's like, yeah, fuck it, sure, because half of his other roles, which I'm not gonna reveal all of them, because there's one surprise that's in episode 3, the fortune teller's wife, that we won't really be talking about. But I hope you'll enjoy. He does play Uatu, and he plays Red Skull, which episode 4, very Red Skull heavy episode, written by Connor.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, I was. It was
co-written.
That was like an 11th hour thing. It was just going to be Henry, who was in the last episode talking about this. He wrote the basic skeleton of the story, but John wanted to have it a little longer, so he handed it off to me, and then I doubled the length of the episode.
Yeah,
Nice.
I bet episode 4 and episode 10 are going to be the longest episodes.
Yeah, and also I also ended up writing episode 9, which is going to be much later in the.
So we cut episode 9 originally because crunch time happened, and we're like, we don't really need this episode. But then Connor's like, hey, can I write it? And Connor's really fast with shit, so I'm like, yeah, fuck it. So that's been written. It's being recorded right now.
Yep.
Very fun. It's an Invaders and Jim Hammond focus episode.
Yeah, it was like, because I also play the creator of Human Torch, Phineas Horton. Like, all of that was very important to me, where I could both flesh out Horton himself and Human Torch. So having that episode that was very important to me, and using it to also expand the story of the Invaders and other stuff down the line, it was very special that I could have the privilege of writing that.
I've never actually read any of the original Human Torch's comics. I know he's a robot. Does he have a voice?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
it's our.
Damn.
Also, he's not really a robot. He's a synthezoid. Which are it's a mechanical man. It's not a robot. Distinctions.
For context, the Vision.
Hey,
That's that body. That's Human Torch's body.
Okay.
Like after Jim dies, this is just like comic canon. After Jim dies, like Ultron takes his body, shoves Wonder Man's mind in there, and then you get the Vision.
Well, not Wonder Man's mind, Wonder Man's brain waves. Speaking of Wonder Man, no, I'll tease that at the end of the episode.
ooh, I know.
Yeah, Gray knows.
I know.
I'm pretty sure you all probably know all the secrets.
They don't know all the secrets. I got some aces up my sleeve.
He's got something, I'm sure.
Yeah, like I wanted to screw with them last night, so in our Discord server, I just posted an image of the Captain Britain and Excalibur villains technet, just to fuck with them. And I'm like, season 2 plans.
It was very confusing as I was eating my dinner.
Yeah, you're like, why did John post a picture of Joy Boy?
Don't bring up fucking Joy.
Even I don't read that many comics. Even I don't know. Yeah,
No, it's if you read Classics Excalibur or current Avengers, you'd get it. Classics Excalibur is weird as hell, but it's really fun.
How this podcast episode won't be releasing till like the end of the month, if not the beginning of next month. I'm not sure what the date is, but since it's not releasing till then, do you mind if I spoil anything from the 3rd episode?
Sure. We talk about anything that's come out is fair game, and we'll tease some stuff for. If this is coming out towards the end of the month, we'll tease some stuff for episode 5 or 6. We'll tease episode 5 and 6.
Okay. So we find out in episode 3 that Sherlock Holmes exists.
So that's not a pull from that's not like a I made that shit up. That's a canon thing. Mystique is Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, Mystique is Sherlock Holmes. Okay.
Yeah, Mystique and Irene Adler is Irene Adler.
Okay, I didn't realize that I was going to ask, is there any chance of us actually seeing or hearing Sherlock Holmes? But I guess we are technically.
Yeah, we heard it played by 3 people, 2 of which are in this call, and then one of which is my dear friend Lily Pierce.
Nice.
Now. There it goes. The camera is slowly peeling off the wall. Audio listeners who have no idea, I have my camera duct taped to the back of my desk, and the duct tape has been slowly peeling off and slowly falling off. So my camera is just showing the back of my desk right now.
For what it's worth, Connor.
Within the episode where we mainly see them trying to get away from these I believe it's Captain America and Um, will we at some point be seeing them do any kind of detective shit, like Sherlock Holmes does?
So I don't think we'll be seeing Mystique and Destiny do some detective shit, but
We will
there
see
is
them
plans-
again from
there is
next
plans for
season.
them down the road. We'll be teasing a little bit of stuff with like an official announcement. There will be a season 2. Just that's but there's going to be a season 2, and then there's going to be 2 specials between season 1 and season 2. Season 2 will also be releasing on the 4th of July, but there's going to be a Halloween special called A Cap Wolf in London coming out on October 31st, and there's going to be a Christmas special called The Funeral of Captain America.
Oh, cool, nice.
So yeah, spoilers there.
Yeah, well, I think they can make some assumptions. You're not gonna guess the polls we put into some of these episodes. The Cap Wolf in London episode is the most obscure character I've put in an audio drama.
Yeah, I have no idea why you chose to put that character.
Because I
in
read
there.
a lot about Ewing.
Well, I'm guessing at least the wolf part might be in relation to the Howling Commandos.
Well, it's in relation to Cap Wolf when he became a werewolf. But the
one of
Howling Commandos
MCU
certainly
Howling
do
Commandos
appear.
is going to be in that episode.
Yeah, I should have put the Howling Commandos. The fucking hell.
Yeah,
I'm dumb.
but I mean, I guess technically one of the Howling Commandos in the MCU is in the episode, but that's not really part of that.
Yeah, but
Commando
I'm not going to tease that too much. But yeah, no, Cap Wolf is in the episode. But you can if you hear the words of Cap Wolf in London, you can guess the other 2 of the other characters. You cannot guess the 3rd new character showing up. It is the most insane pull I've done, and he's so fun to write.
Nice.
Wait, no, I posted this on my Twitter. It's not a secret. It's fucking Kalu, Master of Black Magic.
Oh god.
Who no one knows but me and like 3 other guys. But you'll have fun with him. He's a very fun character to write. He's like
3 other guys, 2 of those guys being me and Grayson.
Oh yeah,
you and Grayson, and then like Sork. But he's like Doctor Strange, but a bitch
with a weird, funky haircut, which is I've heard
the worst haircut, really,
in writing.
He is. I did not know how to explain it in writing. The best way I can describe it is balding mohawk.
Balding mohawk.
Balding mohawk.
H mohawk.
That is
that
Uncle
is the title of my
Billy
sex
in the
tape.
old Shazam comics.
Oh,
What?
I've not read any Shazam comics, to be honest.
Where he's like mostly bald, but got like a little spritz, like a little swirl of hair going
Oh,
out.
yeah, Uncle Marv and his weird fuck ass haircut.
Yeah, that's what Kalu's haircut looks like.
No, Kalu is like that, but like 10 times worse.
Yeah,
that and the goatee just kind of it's a recipe for disaster. I feel
and
like
he's wonderful, so much fun
that
to write.
entire character's design is just a dumpster fire.
Hey, no, his outfit's pretty cool.
It's just a red robe.
It's just a red trench coat.
Like a druid with a mohawk.
It's a red trench coat. Also, he's better than Dr. Druid because he's not Dr. Druid.
Well, neither of them are ever getting action figures anyway. So
Yeah, God, because Marvel Legends hates us.
Marvel
Viv figure.
No Viv Vision. No, where's my Golden Age Bucky? Where's that?
Where's Golden Age Jim Hammond?
Golden Age Jim Hammond. You can kind of fudge that with some of the older Johnny Storm Toy Biz figures.
You could also what's it called? Have like a flamed on Human Torch and a like not non-flamed on in your collection. Have the flamed on one with like the invaders.
That's the retro one would be the one that I would put in there.
Yeah, no, I have my retro one close enough to Namor where you can like fudge it.
If we had more than 3 invaders, I would have an invader shelf.
Yeah,
But
I wish we had like a good Union Jack figure because we have like one, but it's not great.
It's still on the kind of outdated body mold.
I think you get one of like the new Vulcan body mold.
The new Vulcan body mold would work. That would be whatever, just as long as the Bucky Cap body.
Yeah, I love how we're talking about this and these other 2 guys don't get it because we collect Marvel Legends. Connor's in the corner, tripping out. John is statistically thinking about Hulk.
Oh man.
I'm not wrong, right? You're like thinking of like
I mean,
Smash.
I did think my mind did think go to how earlier today I suggested on the production in company's Twitter they're doing a Hulk audio drama for or his origin story.
There's some stuff that I'm not going to talk about, but like stay tuned.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there are
Uh,
things for the Green Goliath planned.
there's things for a lot of green characters planned. Actually, this is Connor doesn't know too much about this, but I'm trying to convince one of my other buddies to do something. He's gonna see this and kill me, but it's gonna be funny.
I would,
We should probably go, we should probably go back to like a structured format, huh?
Hey, to be honest, like I couldn't think of any kind of questions beforehand to ask for this. That's why I suggested doing just a roundtable discussion. uh,
Right.
yeah. I though I do like the like how Hulk is like a character that was very much born in the Cold War. I there's a part of me that wishes it wasn't such a set thing because it would I think it would be really cool to see the Hulk alongside Captain America in World War II.
You'll see Hulk alongside Captain America in another thing next season.
Eventually.
Understandable, but I'm just thinking like that could be really interesting seeing in that dynamic.
Well, that's why you can have Hulk fight alongside like William Burnside, and they beat up commies.
There we go. Our crazy Captain America.
Yeah,
Smash communists!
Connor, you're not going to play Hulk.
Try me.
I feel like that
No.
voice actually he sounds like it would fit General Ross more than Hulk.
Let's say got a decent Matt Mercer impression there. That was not bad.
To be compared to Matt Mercer, the goat of voice acting is a massive compliment. So
Don't compliment him, and it goes to his head.
oh, it's already gone in my head there,
Yeah,
John
no,
Boy.
your head is. Don't you call me John Boy. I'm breaking your teeth. Call me John Boy. I'll go back to Josh.
I'm pretty sure or by you guys giving and Connor as many roles as you've given him, his head is already the size of the thinkers.
It's the size of that because he's like oxygen depletion.
The leader, I mean, not
So
the thinker.
Season 2, half of his roles are lost.
Yeah, probably for the best though.
Yeah, because like half the cast is dead in season 2.
Is it really though? Like
a majority of the cast is dead in season 2, and then
there's like two characters of the main cast that are dead. Everyone else is just fucking immortal.
Well, there's like I know some of his villains aren't surviving.
Yeah, but like they're surviving to the next season.
No, they're not.
I mean, maybe one of them died. Like maybe.
No, they're not.
Who lives? Who dies? Who tells your story? Fine.
Don't do this. Don't do this. No.
Very good, Bucky.
Also, I have been listening to like a shitload of Hamilton while writing Cap. Fucking it makes shit click. History is. I wrote the speech in episode 6, so y'all will notice the speech in episode 6. That our lovely Arnie Roth voice actor Grayson Luther gives.
That's me. That's me.
Yeah. Bucky Barnes in the MCU is an amalgamation of two characters, Bucky Barnes and Arnie Roth, and then Gray plays both of them.
I get to be both.
Yeah, and you play them both differently enough to make it work. And Gray, your lines, like, this is a genuine compliment for me. Your lines carry so much fucking emotion.
I hope so. I'm really happy to hear that. Because I'm really glad it was me who got to do the Arnie Roth. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can even really talk about it because it's not out yet.
So by the time this episode is out, episode 6. Hey, John, can you make sure episode 6 is out by the time this airs?
Let me see. So my plan is to release it on the 29th.
29. Let me check my calendar real quick before we speak about any episode 6 things. 29th. Ooh, okay, so episode 6 will be coming out that Friday.
Are you
Wait.
sure? So yesterday was the
Oh, no, episode 5.
Yeah,
was
no,
the
it wouldn't
fourth.
come out till the
third.
8th.
So the only episode after this one that will be out will be the 4th episode.
Yeah, ooh.
So
We won't talk about episode 6 then. Despite me wanting to talk about the speech in episode 6 a lot, we don't want to spoil that quite yet.
We can say that it was something very close to my heart, and it was a very personal experience that I also went through. So it was easy to put a lot of what I went through myself into that speech. So I'm very glad that I was able to bring that aspect to it. I was able to build off of a real life experience that I had with that.
I feel the same way about writing it, because I wrote that thing like 5 times. It was a very hard speech to write, because again I deal with it, you deal with it. It's something very near and dear to who I am as a man, especially as who I am as a queer man. And I think I was gonna be so particular on how you did the recording for it, but you fucking nailed it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like, holy shit.
High praise. See, I told you he keeps our egos properly inflated.
Oh yeah, See,
he's really into inflation right there.
Oh, don't say that, please. Well, if you do want to get the graphics on how I inflate their heads so much, go into DeviantArt and type in inflation Captain America, and you'll understand a little bit. Also, please don't do this, y'all. I'm worried about Connor's impressionable mind.
He's too young.
You think I can be impressed upon by that stuff like that, John?
Impressionable.
I know. I used the wrong conjugation of the verb.
Okay, big guy. Shh.
The
sun's getting real low.
Hulk
reference.
Back to the how the MCU had as Bucky Barnes being this mix of Arnie Roth and Bucky Barnes. So I didn't actually know that before listening to this. I haven't really read Captain America comics, so I was surprised when it wasn't Bucky Barnes at the beginning of the first episode with him in the alleyway.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of it actually does help a lot for the show, because it shows hey, we're not just repeating everything in the MCU beat for beat. There's going to be a few changes, and I think that's a big benefit.
The first episode is very MCU Captain America, because they kind of did his origin, and we just also booted Colonel Chester Phillips, played by me, not well, and I do it on the day of needing the recording.
You never asked any of us to do it ourselves.
Yeah, I know, because I was like, oh, I'll cameo in this. But then I'm like, oh, no, I'm a fucking idiot. No.
And then, for episode 4, I gave you more lines.
Yeah, and Connor, I'm going to fight you.
Look, Henry, look, giving you more of a thing to do was Henry's idea. I just decided to make your actions matter.
I'm going to fight you.
You'd lose.
No, we both know I wouldn't.
That's not what the DMs say, John.
BJJ, I will kick your butt in a dress.
You're gonna be blowing Jerry Jeinfeld?
Jerry Jeinfeld.
BJJ blowing Jerry Jeinfeld.
Nah, not my kind of man.
What's the deal with the Brazilians?
Okay, Connor, let's settle down. Again, the sun's getting real low.
No, we're not. We're not doing that shit again, John.
But so I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the future episode. So by the time this episode will air, episode 4 will be out. It's a Red Skull heavy episode.
Yes, very excited for this episode.
It's gonna be very fun. Connor co-wrote it. Connor and Henry Marvel methoded it.
Yeah, he was. I mean, it's kind of the reverse, actually. It's more like. I mean, I guess I would be the Stanley of it, but like, just kind of the inverse of effort, though.
Yeah, I did definitely see where you're going. Where you're coming from with saying that these things are going to Connor's head. He thinks he's Stan Lee.
Greetings, true believers.
Oh no, he's gonna go screw over Jack Kirby over and over and over again. Oh
Ryan Steve
no.
Ditko.
We're not doing I'm not gonna do my Steve Ditko voice, Connor.
I know you're not. That's why I'm gonna keep doing Stan Lee.
I don't know what Bob Kane sounds like. Otherwise, I'd do that.
I'll do Bill Finger, I guess. Oh yeah, yeah.
No, we're not doing this shit again, John. We're not doing this for the. We're not doing this for the public audience. Let me get up on my
I
soapbox.
feel like your Bill Finger impression is just as Family Guy.
My Bill Finger impression. Yeah. This is what it sounds like. Yeah.
It's like if Seth MacFarlane was also Jeff Goldblum at the same time.
Chaos Theory. Yeah, yeah.
Comics find a way.
Well, life always finds a way. Yeah.
We just watched that again last night. My girlfriend is obsessed with Jurassic Park, and she just recently watched the documentary detailing how they did everything. So now I get to watch it with her again, and she gets to go, "Do you know how they did this shot?" And then I get to lie and go, "No, I don't. Tell me." And it earns me major brownie points.
You're a god among men, Gray.
She loves Jurassic Park, but I'm a very lucky man, so I'm very happy to very happy to let her talk my ear off about literally anything ever. It is actually kind of funny, the shot in the Jeep with the water cup where it's like shaking because of the T-Rex stomps. They didn't just shake the car. They didn't they had a guitar, an electric guitar hooked up under it. And they were using that to get the desired effect. So that was pretty neat. I'll thank my beautiful, lovely partner for that one.
Gray, how old are you? Because you sound like a child, but I know very much that you aren't.
I'm very much 21 years old.
Okay.
So probably the youngest one for sure. Everywhere I go, I get "Oh, so you're a baby," and I go, "Nope, I can legally drink and vote and do all the adult things."
You're older than John. That's funny.
All right, hey, I'll take it. But no, I think that was the pull, was that I can make myself sound like a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed 14-year-old boy, which
you can make your sound. See, the thing is, you and Connor have like the most impressive range on the cast. Because like you can go from "Ooh boy, I'm a bright-eyed child" to "Are you all right, my love?" And like the most, it's insane. Your voice, dude.
Yeah, it's
got me blushing over here if my camera was on.
You killer talented there, kid.
Oh my gosh, that's I mean, that's major props coming from good old Connor Dilworth over here, because
I'm gonna Connor you next season.
He voices so many characters, and we were just talking before you joined in about how, like, we were just gushing over you and how you are able to make them sound so distinct. Your range, but with their mannerisms and just their cadence as well. It's a really, really impressive switch up.
You're making me tear up there, Buck.
There we go.
Oh, fuck off.
If I do end up doing a Hawk audio drama, I think Grayson would be perfect for Rick Jones.
Oh yeah.
Hey, he pretty much was Cap's Bucky after in the early Avengers comics.
So the thing about Rick Jones.
Oh boy, he has thoughts.
I have opinions about Rick Jones.
John and I have talked about Rick Jones before. We talked about specifically the moment where Steve Rogers looks at Rick Jones in the 60s era Avengers and he goes, "Man, Bucky?" And he's like, "You know what? This can be my new Bucky. I see no problem.
Hello, small child.
with his plan.
I'll
See-
just replace my best friend.
And he does. And he does.
Yeah, so I have feelings about Bucky. Not Bucky, Rick Jones.
I have feelings about you too, pal.
I hate you. No, but so Rick Jones to me is I don't really like him with Captain America, and I don't really like him with the Hulk, but I love him as Captain Marvel.
Yeah, he is that, huh? He's got nega bands.
Yeah, which I don't say a lot. I just call them the bands, so I don't. No one thinks I'm saying the N word. I really don't want to be racist.
That's also why we struggle to say good old Arnold's last name
Yeah,
for the same reason. But that was a big thing with Rick Jones.
I did kind of. And so I'm just gonna have a little bit about season two. So season two is set right after minor spoilers. Everyone knows the base story of Captain America. He
Yeah.
fights, gets in the ice, modern day. Second season set in the modern day, right after the modern day. And with his time with the Avengers. And I don't like Rick Jones terribly with that era, so I kind of replace him with Wasp.
Oh,
Talk
I
about
thought Falcon was more of the Rick Jones analog.
See, kind of. There's a lot of people showing him the modern world. But I'm also a big, as much as my writing partner doesn't like them, I'm a big Steve and Janet shipper.
Ultimate Universe. God,
See, it's the one good thing.
Mark Millar. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about. I don't know how I feel about that because it's just because Ultimate Universe Captain America can sometimes feel like 616 Captain America, but most of the time you've got there's a certain there's more of a grumpy old man in there than there is in 616 Captain America. 1610 Captain America feels less ready to adapt to the times.
See, that's what I love about 1610 Captain America is it's the whole wait, it's 16 yes 1610 Captain America is in how he differs from 616 Captain America. He doesn't accept the modern day.
No.
He's like Steve Rogers may be a man at a time, but like he settled his way into it. 1610 Steve Rogers never really did. And like that's I think there's a few good things about the Ultimate Universe. Miles, I don't like all of Ultimate Spider-Man, but I love the Miles shit.
Love Miles Morales. Love to see it.
Love Miles Morales, my god.
I'm just thinking about the one Ultimate Spider-Man panel where Peter just has a massive crash out talking about like why he hates mutants.
I hate the X-Men in the Ultimate Universe. Oh my god. They made Banshee a drug.
Oh yeah, that they did.
Also, are we gonna talk about the BDSM harness on Juggernaut?
You know what? Like
what now?
Look up 1610 Juggernaut.
One thing I genuinely do like about the Ultimate Universe are for lack of a better term, the cosmetic changes. I like when you can have a long universe that happens to make characters look a little different, but still to where you can tell that that's that character. I think Captain America's outfit's really, really well done for sure. Iron Man,
of course.
That's why when we get to the end of the Ultimate Universe, like closer and closer, Iron Man's suits get a little more closer to, well, let's just do whatever RDJ has going on in the movies right now, because they do that brand synergy. They did make Nick Fury look like Samuel Jackson in the Ultimates so that they could get Samuel Jackson to portray him in the movies. And that, of course, everyone knows that's what the MCU is. Took its earliest inspiration from was the Ultimate Universe. But thankfully, it is only the most basic things. Thank goodness for that.
Yeah, I didn't need the Wanda and Pietro fucking.
And Wolverine, who may be their dad watching.
Yeah, Ultimate X-Men and after Ultimate. Okay, so my Ultimates 1, I like Ultimates 1 a lot. Don't fucking flame me. I like Ultimates 1 up until Hank beats Janet. I think it's a pretty fun book up until Hank beats Janet. Then everything goes downhill. I also don't really like Ultimate Spider-Man. I think it's kind of it's the Ditko Peter to the extreme, and I don't think Bendis is that great at building out a supporting cast.
Yeah.
He does it better in other books. Like the Miles book, I think has some of the best examples of a human supporting cast. Nothing. I think nothing will ever touch the degree of like Miss Marvel by G. Willow Wilson's supporting cast.
Mm.
Because that is, in my opinion, the best done human supporting cast in any comic.
What's crazy is that Bendis does kill it with his with Miles supporting cast, and it makes I groan a lot during his like, Peter run, especially when we all know Bendis was like super into Kitty Pryde for whatever reason. We know by the time like for whatever reason he was doing Peter and Kitty and thinking that worked while he was writing as Peter, and then eventually we had a Brian Bendis looking character by the time Ultimatum runs around that's that's with Kitty.
Well, and then when Bendis wrote Guardians, he's like, "Oh, Kitty's a member of the Guardians now."
You remember the Guardians now,
and she's dating another Peter.
And then she gets married to, or tries to get married to Colossus, but his sister's
another Peter.
Another Peter.
I don't like it when Colossus is called Peter, because like that's such like Americanizing bullshit. Because it's like, well, I'm coming to America. These whites can't handle Pieter, so I'm gonna make them call me Peter.
He's like, well, he'd be right. Most of America would not handle that, unfortunately.
Yeah, but like the team should be able to call him Pieter.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like Aurora isn't changing her name to like Orange.
No,
like
I feel like the Americanized version would be calling her Aurora.
Yeah, I do love the giant size X-Men team. I think that's like the best X-Men team in my opinion.
I mean, you wouldn't be alone in thinking that.
they are what definitely
outside of Sunfire and Thunderbird, because you know Sunfire fucking dipped and Thunderbird had a plan to catch.
Died. Yeah. They brought him back for a little while in the Krakoa era.
He's still technically back. He was in a bunch of those Infinity comics.
You know what? I didn't read those.
I read some of them because I like the Erico stuff.
I did not look at them. I have to. It's sometimes I just have to let some rest in peace. Sometimes you just got to hit the comic historian and let someone like read it to you in your ear, or just do a brief explanation so you can catch up, because I do not have time to read everything as much as I would love to. I've got the attention span of a goldfish.
I switched things really easily. Like I was gonna be like, I'm gonna read all of Peter David's X Factor. Now I'm reading Guy Gardner.
Superman came out. Beautiful.
Yes, well, Superman came out. I have opinions about Guy in that movie, but I'm not going to get into them because this is about Captain America.
Yeah, when was the last time we said something about Captain America on this show?
Gray reads modern comics, so I could chat to him about it. Connor, you don't read good modern comics.
Hey, I've been reading Red Lanterns, which has Guy Gardner in it.
Yeah, but Red Lanterns also has the cop origin. Like I do like Red Lanterns, but like there's other parts I don't like. Like everything before Guy shows up is not great.
It's meh.
Also, they don't handle Bleez well. I have a 3-page pitch on how I'd handle Bleez.
Well, let's talk about this on not this podcast, because we're talking about Captain America.
Captain America, the Star Spangled Bleez.
Just foaming at the mouth about writing Bleez properly.
Like in the corner.
We gotta.
Oh yeah, we need focus on Cap.
Anyway, let's talk about episode 4, because that's going to be out when this episode releases.
Yes.
Yeah. Which parts of we don't have all those lines recorded.
We don't. We have the lines that I do and the lines of one of the goons.
Thank you, MR, for that.
Yes, MR is our guy playing Human Torch. He's the guy I had to treat like my son during production of the show.
He's also going to be playing another character in the Halloween special.
Oh, he's playing him.
One of those two. Gray, did I cast you as blue or purple?
Oh, purple.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, so that'll be fun.
Cool. So MR's playing the other one. I realized I don't give MR a lot to do. I like MR's voice, and I have some thoughts about what I'm going to cast him as. I'm trying not to cast Gray for everything. It's hard not to cast Gray and Connor for everything. Genuinely, I'm so like. There's a reason these two are on the podcast instead of like MR, because I use these two so much. I'm so sorry.
He gets a lot of mileage out of us.
I'm farming you for clout, John.
I
Which
voiced
John?
both.
Yes. Like, it helps to know people, you know. It's
I sat in my hot car today. Now, the way that I record lines when I'm voicing multiple characters is that I will go through the script and read off the lines for one character, then I'll go through and do it for the next one, then I'll do it for the next one. And the workload wasn't too heavy with the other characters, but for Bucky, it was a
Oh, Bucky's always heavy.
Bucky's always
Yeah.
he's always got something to say. He's always shooting off at the mouth.
He's always like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, Cap, let me fight." Cap's like, "You're fucking 10."
How fun it is to play Bucky Barnes that and not the pressure to be sexy Sebastian Stan Bucky Barnes, to be like
You're
like
Scott Manville, Bucky.
Scott Menville Bucky, who is 100% my inspiration.
Which I find his voice grating, and I find yours better. So good job.
Oh hey, that is a huge compliment. Don't tell Scott.
Yeah, I'll fight you, Scott.
Don't incite a fight against Scott Menville. He'll probably
Do
kick your
me
ass.
the ring tonight.
Don't fight Scott Menville.
Who will win? See,
I assume he gets like a little ping on his head because he's bald. He just gets a ping on there, and he's like, "Oh, I need to fight someone. Someone challenged me." Gray will be like chicken. We'll be chicken fighting him, so he can be on my shoulders.
That's fine. I'm a light person.
Yeah, I'm a very heavy person. There's a reason I'm not on your shoulders.
Yeah, but
I'm like 90 pounds wet. So
I gotta say, Bucky is a really fun character for this show because he's kind of a psychopath.
yeah.
He's like, "I'm gonna cut off ears."
Well, we don't do that. We don't do that. That's a comic thing, by the way. Bucky,
Okay, I have
Bucky cuts off
opinions.
Nazi ears. That's a thing he does.
I do a lot of stuff with. I have a lot of opinions about brutalization in Captain America, and I'm gonna be real. I'm about to say something. People can think I'm crazy. Let me finish. I don't like Cap killing Nazis. I really don't like it because I don't think Cap would kill. I think like it would have to be the very, 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 very last option. He does not kill. Someone else will kill. Like he doesn't care if someone else kills, but he doesn't want the blood in his hands. He doesn't want the blood to be spilled on the American flag that he has dressed himself in.
I don't go exactly into that, but when I'm writing wrote episode 9, I actually do have like a whole little speech he has that delves into that kind of psychology, and that was a very interesting speech to write. Where I was able to import a lot of my own philosophy towards life and death to how I write Captain America, to where death is one thing, but it's one thing he just does not want to increase the amount of suffering in the world. Mm-hmm. And killing people, no matter who it is still going to bring suffering. And that's why he doesn't kill. At least that's how I've written him for my episodes in the show.
This is also why I voiced Bucky Barnes and did not try for Captain America, because I'm pro Captain America killing Nazis, because Nazis are not people. Hot take.
Oh, I believe they should die.
Right.
But I don't think Cap should be killing them. I think like Dum Dum should be like blasting their heads off, or Bucky just. Yeah. But like not Cap.
He's taking
I think it would be really interesting if you guys like have at some point like Captain America actually having to argue with someone about this. As someone who is willing to kill them, and I think that could be a really interesting philosophical debate that you guys can put into an episode.
I think so, and I think that it's a little expanded on in the episode 9 one I wrote, but Captain America, like he understands you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah,
where he's not gonna, because like it's right after that whole speech comes from right after where Human Torch just incinerates an entire fucking armada of Nazis. You know the episode of Creature Commandos where it's G.I. Robot, he rises up into the air, spins around, and kills a bunch of Nazis?
Wait, real quick, I'm gonna make sure John can't get income on this episode. Coin. I'm just kidding.
But like I kind of write it so that like we kind of hearken to that scene in the Human Torch episode.
Oh, G.I. Robot's the best Jim Hammond adaptation.
Yeah. Wow.
He is awesome. I love G.I. Robot.
The show was not great, but
there's some flaws. It's good, but not. It's almost great, but I think it's just good.
I don't like how it handles Clayface. I'm gonna.
The main problem I have with that show is how they handle certain. I
Oh
thought,
yeah,
and this may be something, but I thought the rumor was for the DCU movie that it was pretty much what they did with the Batman animated series, where it's Matt Hagen doing the Basil Carlo stuff.
I've heard about that.
He's Basil Carlo, or he's Matt Hagen only in name. He's just
see, okay. The thing is with Basil Carlo and Matt Hagen is flip a fucking coin. It's just no. I know they're very different Clayfaces. They have very different origins, very different powers. The way they're written now, flip a fucking coin.
we know for sure Creature Commandos 1 is Basil Carlo, I believe.
Yeah,
Stayed in the episode.
I really don't like
Alan,
him.
I
Like
think Alan Tudyk said that.
I don't like him being a murderer. That's my issue.
It being the opposite where it was Matt Hagen. I honestly think they should have used Matt Hagen for that episode.
Yeah, probably. Matt Hagen or like pull a wild card, be like, meet Preston Payne.
Just anyone, just not Basil Carlo.
Yeah. Save him for your adaptation of The Outsiders, which is just Tinian's Detective Comics book.
There you go.
Anyways, I think another fun thing when it comes to the rest of the Captain America show is using the different guest characters to contrast who Captain America is as a person, and where like he is very much a static character throughout the show, but it's more so that his presence incites a growth in others, and where even when he himself isn't really changing, he's still learning, and it more so he incorporates the concepts taught to him by characters in the later seasons and uses them as an opportunity to show the kind of person that he is.
I think that's the perfect. That's exactly how it should be. Captain America, while he is a character that grows a lot, especially currently, more so he is someone that inspires. He's very much the Superman of Marvel Comics. They're both the big blue Boy Scouts that inspire us. I mean, you can best believe there's going to be some kind of like conflict. No matter what, you can bet that Steve Rogers is probably going to be on the right side of it, unless it is, of course, Secret Empire that we don't talk about.
Yeah, and I think one of the big relationships that I value a lot in the show is Captain America's relationship with Bucky, where it's in the MCU they are equals, but even at Bucky having a little bit of an edge over Steve. In the show, it's very much that like Steve sees Bucky as like either a little brother or like almost akin like a surrogate son. And well, he's always trying to guide Bucky on the right path, even when Bucky himself is a terrifying individual. Like he relishes in murder, and that is funny to watch. And it's fun to see Bucky listen to Bucky kick ass. But then you see Steve's like stand back like Bucky, do you really have to? Jesus Christ, kid.
I crave violence big time.
I need blood.
Yeah, and that's another.
Let me use your shield to decapitate a man who's surrendering.
No, no.
I feel like Captain America's reaction to whoever Bucky's killing people, it's like that old meme a cartoon thing that came that was made around the time when the first Deadpool movie came out of Captain America going to see it, and afterwards he's traumatized, being like, so much violence and language.
So the thing is, canonically in the Cap show, Bucky can't lift the shield. So
yeah,
he ain't killing anyone with it. Just with Namor's trident, Black Panther's claws, 14 different guns.
I love acting out the first part of the episode where it's Bucky coming in and he's like, I've even been practicing how to carry the shield, and then you hear him try to pick it up and immediately drop it, and he goes, okay, maybe not the shield.
Maybe not yet.
There. I mean, eventually, as everyone knows in the comics, Bucky is the one carrying the shield for a little bit. during.
Just again, stay tuned for season 3, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Oh.
lot of stuff being planned in the
There-
background for things yet to come.
There is up to 4 seasons being planned.
Just get
Jesus
excited.
Christ, there's a fourth!
So I was thinking about how you've teased how you guys have some other audio dramas as you're thinking of making.
I do.
Will these all be like inhabiting one universe, or are they all gonna be completely standalone?
So the DC ones we make inhabit one universe, and the Marvel ones we make inhabit one.
Is there a possibility of at some point of you like doing crossover episodes between two shows?
Oh, 100%. Like if we say have like a Hulk show, we're bringing the Hulk VA from Cap into the Hulk thing, and we'll have like, Captain America shows up in there, Hulk shows up in there. Two-parter. I never want to have any of the shows running simultaneously because that's gonna be a nightmare to edit and like write and produce at the same time.
Yeah.
So like, Long Live the Legion, my Legion of Superheroes audio drama is coming out next year at some point. Deadline has like a full date has not been established, but that will not be coming out when Captain America's coming out,
Yes.
and vice versa.
Mhm.
Neither will Secret Project number 6 and 7.
All right.
By the way, just for context, for Long Live Legion, I will be playing Cosmic Boy in that show, so I will be leading 2 projects in a row.
Okay, no. The thing is, Lightning Lad leads that show because I like Lightning Lad more than Cosmic Boy. Fuck Cosmic Boy.
Why do I get top billing then, John?
You don't get top billing. Just in the cast list, I put you top because you're the first person to like join the server.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you were to do crossovers, would it be would it be just like a special 2-parter between outside of their season?
It'd be like a special 2-parter, or it'd just be a special.
Yeah.
No.
Like we have some. Season 2 is filled with crossover episodes.
Okay.
Well, there's a few good like standalone Cap episodes in season 2. One of them just involves a non-Cap thing, and then it's majority like Avengers stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's the big thing is all the Avengers
I remember
stuff.
you guys.
The show for season 2 will be retitling to Captain America and the Avengers.
Really?
I remember you guys. I said during the first recording we did that that you would be doing in something with the like Howling Commandos and Fury Fury that's after he freezes into ice. Is that gonna be like a season 1.5 sort of thing?
See, those are one of the 2 specials I was talking about. The Christmas special,
okay.
the funeral of Captain America. That's when you'll find out a little bit more of like, oh, what happened to Fury?
Okay.
We also tease some like little Fury things. That if you've read Jonathan Hickman and Brian Michael Bendis's Secret Warriors, you may know what it is. He's not forming the Secret Warriors. God no, I'm not making like, oh, here's Yo-Yo Rodriguez and here's fucking Stonewall, who's the son of the Absorbing Man.
God, now we got to cast Quake.
It sucks that Quake's the one out of that team who got popular. It's like she's the least interesting member.
Yo, hop off my goat, John.
Really ramped it up for her once they.
Stonewall is the coolest member. The little Dr. Druid kid, he's cool as fuck. Despite being related to Dr. Druid.
What's the coolest thing Dr. Druid ever did?
Ares' son Phobos, cool as fuck.
Yeah, that's right. They have just a whole child running around there.
Yeah, Phobos. Well, he was a god.
Thing. Then again, Captain America has a whole child running around with him during World War.
Not for long.
So, not for long. That's not I wouldn't call that a spoiler, honestly. I mean,
no.
Everybody.
No, it's again, season 1, very, very straightforward Captain America show. Season 2, there's some twists and turns there. You are not ready for the final episode. And you are not ready. Also, I've yelled at a couple people about planning for the final episode because they don't get my agenda. Just you'll learn.
Joke's on you. Don't joke's on you, John. I never learn.
I know, Connor.
What's that one scene in that Avengers Assemble cartoon where I think it's Dr. Doom and he's like, "Your insolence can go no further." And Captain America's like, wrong. It can go a lot further. And
I'm American.
that pretty much sums up Captain America to a T.
Yeah. Second season, I'm gonna have an enjoy working on it. We have some weird polls. I think is Connor, is there anything you think I could tease for season 2?
Just thinking about what I know. I mean,
Or should I shut my fucking hole?
I guess you could talk a little bit about what you have planned for probably your favorite character.
Oh boy.
Well, yeah, I said I'd say it at the end of the episode. So due to the fact that it's Avengers in the 60s, well, not really. It's the year 20XX, but not that 20XX.
Not the 20XX you're thinking of. No.
No, that's 20XX from Al Ewing, my
Yeah.
goat, with Danielle Cage. She is the Shield. No, it's vaguely in the modern day, and his first appearance in Avengers issue like 6, I think. Wonder Man,
Woo!
Nice.
Seven,
played
actually.
by Grayson.
That's me. Also, I'm very excited to get to bring Simon Williams to life.
My boy.
Now that we're living in a world. Just if you ever feel sad, if you ever feel down, if you ever feel like life's too much, just be grateful that you managed to exist at the same time as Simon Williams, and of course, Simon Williams getting his own TV show set in the MCU. Very excited for that.
I'm worried. I don't love actor Simon, because it's an oversimplification of his character to me. But I am curious because I love Simon.
I feel like a lot of people do tend to kind of focus, like laser focus on Simon Williams being like a struggling actor at times, or being a successful actor. I've like in the what they call the heroic age of comics. I think honestly is like a pretty good Simon Williams era where he's like kind of disillusioned with the Avengers. Like he's there, he's helping put the mansion back together. I think at around the time when they're forming, when Steve Rogers is helping Tony form the new Avengers.
Yeah, and Steve, because Steve was director of Shield, and it's like a focus on by Don Romita.
Bucky was Cap at the time. There's even a small tussle between Simon and the Avengers there, where he's like, I'm like stopping you. You don't need to do this again. Every time you reform the Avengers, something bad happens. I mean, people forget that
I have died 9 times.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I've died so many times, so many times.
I have 4 graves.
I'm a product of the Avengers' failure multiple times. But people do tend to
focus. My brainwaves are a robot.
And simplify Simon Williams as like, oh, he's this like, almost
he's Booster Gold.
Johnny Cage, like asshole failed actor. I mean, Johnny Cage is obviously a successful actor.
Yeah. Also, Simon is like, I think that's like a big part of Simon. Simon's not an asshole. He's a very nice dude.
No, he's a very down to earth guy. He's a very down to earth guy. And probably one of the most like heartfelt members of the Avengers, I feel like.
There's a really good issue from Kurt Busiek's Avengers that like it's how I made Gray audition for the role. I just sent him the exchange. I'm like, hey, read this. Where it breaks down Vision and Wonder Man's relationship and how Wonder Man is like jealous of Vision a little bit because he doesn't have to be Simon Williams. He doesn't have that baggage. He gets to be his own man.
You were modeled after my brainwaves, but you're not me. You're your own man. Vision is very much like a hodgepodge of a pre-existing characters who gets to be his own. And he gets to succeed. He gets to succeed maybe where Simon has failed. He gets to be his own man that's not Simon Williams. He's the body of Jim Hammond, Human Torch. He's the brain waves of Simon Williams. But he's uniquely and beautifully his own thing. There's no limits to what Vision can or can't do. That's not where Simon is.
Yeah. I love both of it. Like Vision and Simon are probably my favorite Avengers. Like by far. Even if I do like Vision's daughter more than Vision. And I really like to play with the dynamic of Vision and Simon. Vision won't be showing up in season 2. or 3 or 4. Probably he's probably not showing up.
It's a shame because we do kind of set up like a thing about Cap and Vision's dynamic in episode 4.
We set up a lot of shit. We
That-
set up in episode 3. We set up Magneto and Charles Xavier.
There's a boy being born across the world right now.
Yes, played by the wonderful Zoe Hebert, not Charles Xavier and Magneto, but
Right.
Destiny being
Yeah.
played by Zoe.
For our, I mean, and that leads into, well, gosh, I won't say, but what I love is that everything in the episodes is very intentional. Something that I've really loved that I've never been a part of before is seeing the creative process with this, with John and with Henry and with Connor. It's honestly been very interesting. I'm on the edge of my seat. I love seeing John or Henry or Connor shoot the Discord and be like, hey, by the way, here's this, and this. Here's what you get to do with the Human Torch this episode. Here's what happens. Here's us setting this up for this. Everything is very much intentional, and it sets up something else.
here's me texting you begging to play Simon Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, I really appreciate that, Gray. That does mean a lot, and I'm going to give one more sentiment about Captain America himself. Is that I mean, as you know from our last episode together, I was not originally meant to play Captain America. That was originally
Josh Jennings was.
Yeah. Our good buddy Josh. He's
So the thing with
great
Josh,
guy, but tell him, John.
he just doesn't. Okay, I love Josh. He's a dear close friend of mine. He has a lot of shit going on in his life, so he doesn't really get lines in. And the show was about to premiere, so I'm like, "Hey, this is Connor. You up? You want to play Cap?"
Yeah, it was very
I
funny
Cap called you.
because we were Cap called. No, it was funny. We were talking about season 2, and we realized, wow, a lot of my characters are gone. And John had then said, like, Connor, I don't think there's going to be any roles for you next season. I don't think you're going to be in season 2. And then I just say, because we were venting about Josh, and I go, I'm Captain America, and you're watching the Disney Channel. And then John does a complete 180, goes like, Connor, do you want to play Captain America? And then, like,
The outside going, yeah, sure, but on the
See,
inside,
that's how I got him to also play another character in season 2. Which I can't say that one because that one's an end of the episode stinger.
I don't even remember what character you're talking about. It's they're there. Oh, wait.
Yeah, there you go.
I do remember now. That one. Yeah, I do like that character, but sorry, I'm gonna finish my thought, then pass it back to you, Grace. Sorry, but this is a big thing for me. It's after being cast for Captain America, the reason playing him has been so special to me is that I take a lot of how I feel like he's characterized in the show, kind of after my father, really, because back when he was like younger in high school, he was the kind of guy who would stand up for the little guy, punch out bullies, like punched out a lot of people. When I told him I was gonna say this, like, okay, like, yeah, I did that, but like I wasn't perfect. Like I also punched out a lot of people in general. Like I just liked punching out bullies the most. But a lot of like the way I kind of portray him is just kind of how I kind of see my father.
Nice.
that's
I
beautiful.
portray him the same way, despite not meeting Connor's father.
Shut up, John. Sorry, not other John.
I love ruining nice moments. It's my favorite thing.
Not ST John, BJ John.
Jesus Christ.
No, don't call him BJ John Gray. Don't. No. No.
That's ammo in the chamber. No, I love
Damn it.
being Connor's Bucky. It's wonderful.
I hate writing for you.
believe they did keep you guys did keep Josh as the voice of Steve before the
Yes.
was what
I had like all of scene 1 done. I think I needed to have him.
yeah. But it's something. And Connor's reminds me of the Captain America I grew up with, which was the Earth's Mightiest Heroes. That's where a lot of the characters in this project draw inspiration from, just because Christopher Yost did a really good job with that show. And it really kind of perfectly encapsulates. It's that perfect time, like during the MCU, where it's like these characters are popular enough to warrant their own show, but the movies are not popular enough to kind of hit that brand synergy that they're trying to capitalize on now with games like Marvel's Avengers, with cartoons right now, that they've been doing. I mean, the whole reason they canceled Earth's Mightiest Heroes was to create a show that was more aligned with the MCU, which was Avengers Assemble, which even then had, like the core six being the same core six as in the MCU.
Plus Falcon.
Plus Falcon. Plus Falcon is also there.
Who was just Rick Jones.
We love seeing Falcon. But it's Connor reminds me of that Captain America from Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and it is very relieving to see. Nothing against Chris Evans' Captain America, but it's
very
just
handsome man.
Nice. I like to think that we're giving fans everything that the MCU isn't really giving them. You know, not so much towards the beginning, but definitely with season 2, and definitely with everything going on now. Because this is, I mean, unfortunately, the MCU was stunted by a lot of things like they couldn't use certain characters. You think Destiny would have been able to show up at all in there, or I mean, we get a slight nod at Jim Hammond. We get to see the synthetic man on display at the Stark Expo.
I think about that daily.
Sorry, that was something else. But we get to look at that. But they were limited with what they could do. So I appreciate that you get projects like these that get to kind of show you, I mean, there's 60 plus years of comics to go through. So we get to streamline the best parts and the most important parts of that, as well as kind of flesh out all the fun little interactions that you won't get to see on the big screen. Mm-hmm. Everything they miss, we get to, because like we
Wonder
have
Man.
Ultimately more like Wonder Man. We ultimately get more time. We don't get to see Wonder Man meet the Avengers and then, dying.
You get to see Wonder Man fighting Captain America a lot, because fucking Wonder Man hates Captain America. No, he just fights Captain America. You'll learn more about Wonder Man later.
I'm very excited for that dynamic.
It's gonna be a very fun. Also, every single episode is gonna be so much fun to write. For season 2 and season 3, which season 3 is we have an idea and we know the Winter Guard is showing up, and that's about it.
It is time for the Russian Avengers.
You're not playing Crimson. You're not playing not Crimson. Red Guardian. Fuck.
But I want to play all the Russian communists.
Well, that's hilarious though. Then we should cast him as John Walker, and then he can play every knockout.
Well, we actually have a different plan for John Walker, which you'll learn about.
Exciting.
He's been cast.
Look at that.
Are you guys gonna go into it all Isaiah Bradley?
So, I just for the audience at home, I'm very pasty.
Just
Henry is very pasty. Connor is half pasty. I have my buddy working on a special.
Oh,
interesting.
But that'll be much later down the line, probably 2026.
I had no idea that you had plans for that.
I do, because I like Isaiah Bradley. I don't like that book. I don't really like that book. I also really don't like the ending. But I like Isaiah Bradley. I especially like him in the MCU.
Oh yeah, I love Carl Lumley.
Oh yeah, we love
yeah, like he was the star of fucking
Brave New World.
Yeah,
I remember seeing that movie right before we had our first interview.
I saw Brave New World for my job and reviewed it, and I'm like, Carl Lumley's the only part of this movie I like.
Wow.
Hot take. I really did like that movie. I really liked that movie.
It's fine.
I thought parts of it were good.
There were so many reshoots. There is a much better movie underneath. And
somewhere
there's just some part of me that's like kicking Marvel Studios in the butt, because we were supposed to get Diamondback, we were supposed to get more Comic Act, Serpent Society, You guys won't be disappointed eventually. But the
Yeah, we're gonna do ultra militarized Serpent Society. We're gonna tap Giancarlo Esposito to play Sidewinder. He played Sidewinder, right?
Yeah.
played Sidewinder, yeah. But
Yes, that's cool.
we're gonna
We're
have
gonna make him wear all black and make people think he's like 4 different characters while shooting.
some will say he's Professor X. Some will say
Someone said he's
Maybe
fucking
George
GW Bridge.
Washington Bridge.
W Bridge. Yeah, isn't that
You
a
know,
character in Deadpool 2?
No.
That I know of.
Who did he play?
No,
Bedlam.
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 Oh, Bedlam. God,
Think-
Deadpool 2 had so many. Deadpool 2 had fucking Shatterstar, which I want to see. Like, I want to go back to that time and see if anyone went to read Shatterstar comics and is like, wait, what? He's his own. Wait, what? He's his own granddad. What?
They're like, oh,
He's Philip J. Fry?
He's Philip J. Fry, but worse.
Wow.
I will not tolerate any Shatterstar slander.
Okay,
But-
Shatterstar sucks.
I also will not
So-
pretend that I read.
It's not slander if it's true, Gray.
I liked Shatterstar in that X Factor book from Krakoa.
Yeah.
I liked
and your
I liked when him and
Krakoa.
Richter finally interacted.
They're
I was waiting for Richter to be like, sorry, I fucked Apocalypse.
Hey, I'm sorry, huh? What now?
I was about to say I missed big parts of Krakoa. Apparently,
Did you not read Excalibur?
no, I didn't read Excalibur yet. I'm
So
big
so
Excalibur.
Richter was on Excalibur, and like Apocalypse and Richter probably fucked. I like okay. So
Well, I guess
like
the bed's gonna be shaken no matter what.
yeah, there's gonna be earthquakes of all varieties. Also, Krakoa gave us the definitive apocalypse.
I just assumed that everybody's fucking everybody, and
So yeah, but like also no. Also remember in if any of y'all read the, in my opinion, kind of crappy Nightcrawler books from Krakoa, outside of Uncanny Spider-Man. But there was Way of X, Legion of X, and then Uncanny Spider-Man. Uncanny Spider-Man is the only good of the 3.
Why is he Spider-Man?
Because he wanted to be a superhero, so he didn't have to deal with his entire species dying.
sometimes you just break.
Spider-Man.
So he just pretended to be Spider-Man, okay? And he fought the Vulture, who had the techno-organic virus, build him a cool new suit, and Silver Sable fucked him, and they were cute together. But they're no Storm and Nightcrawler, which is my personal ship. But like, besides that, okay. Anyways, fucking, there's a scene in Way of X where it's like, yeah, there's a massive orphanage on Krakoa because everyone is fucking.
Yeah.
They took Make More Mutants too seriously.
And Nightcrawler himself, who was, hey guys, we gotta make him
God,
He's a little bastard.
Hickman is a pretty good writer. Don't let him near Kurt Wagner.
You know, before this is recorded, I did not expect how much we would be talking about superheroes fucking.
Wait, how much did we talk about superheroes fucking? I thought we just talked
Is
about.
this that much of a departure from
This
last
is
time,
we've
though, though,
we've
SC,
there have been multiple times during this episode where particularly John brought up different characters fucking.
Well, yeah, because Apocalypse and Richter definitely fucked.
You know what? I take pride, and at least compared to last time, we've at least for maybe 50% of the time we've stayed on topic.
It's gonna be a great episode.
I like that. I like that. Those are decent numbers.
That's good numbers.
Great, the number was much lower last time.
Thank goodness.
It was like 50% because like I started talking. I like to talk.
That's
Fuck
why
you,
we
Edward
brought
John.
Gray to keep you talking less.
Thank God I'm here.
Yes.
Oh, and it's funny. Before we started recording, and John, you said, "Oh, I don't think I'm gonna be talking much this episode."
Well, yeah, because my throat hurts so much because I got hit in it a couple times. Connor, I see your face, you bitch ass motherfucker.
A whole bunch. I just want to say that like this has been definitely one of the best experiences I've had just in general, like with any kind of group. Everyone is very, very talented. Everyone is very, very nice and supportive. We're always talking
Especially Thomas.
to each other. Yes, especially Thomas. We're always talking each other up on the Discord, like, oh my God, you guys did amazing this episode. This, and this. Oh my God, this turned out so good. Like every now and again we get to hear how the other voice actors sound with like a small sound bite what they recorded, especially when we were all told that Connor was playing Captain America. and we get the loudest, most visceral Bucky scream sent to the Discord. Beautiful.
Or when he posted Imperious Rex.
Or
Yes.
Rex.
For the
Yeah.
first Namor episode, where I'm just screaming Imperious Rex over and over again, and just
Oh
send
my
that
god, I
sound
didn't
bite.
have Black Panther say Wakanda Forever one time.
You idiot!
You know what?
Oh fuck me. Oh, I'm a moron.
Well, now we got to rewrite the whole thing. Now we got
Yeah.
Get Mr.
gonna-
Afaso on the line.
episode 4 is the last episode, guys. We messed
Yeah,
up
sorry, we need to rework the entire show. It's now gonna be 2 hours of Nakumu Faso saying Wakanda Forever, Wakanda Forever, Wakanda Forever.
on a loop. On a loop.
On a loop. No, not on a loop. I'm gonna make him say it in a different voice each time.
I'm imagining him, sitting in a corner, rocking back and forth, going, "Wakanda forever, Wakanda forever, Wakanda forever, Wakanda forever."
That was me after I watched Wakanda Forever. I'm like, oh god, Angela Bassett acted her ass off.
That is don't even start with me on that, because Angela Bassett was snubbed for that.
She's a national treasure.
You're telling me Jamie Lee Curtis won Best Supporting Actress for Everything Everywhere All at Once? She beat out Angela Bassett. I don't believe.
Angela Bassett, who was the heart and soul of that movie.
Yes, the hardest line read of any Black Panther movie.
Legit.
Say,
If you just compiled every scene of Angela Bassett in the second movie as Queen Ramonda, it'd be the best MCU movie.
Somewhere out there's an alternate universe where instead of Halle Berry, they had Angela Bassett playing Storm, and that Grayson is very happy.
Grayson, you're a fucking you get me, like, on a deep spiritual level.
That it's something that, like, honestly, the amount of times that my partner and I have talked about, like, Angela Bassett playing Storm, Halle Berry is not confirmed to be back for Avengers Doomsday. Same with Phantom. I mean, it would be a shame if they didn't have Halle Berry returning with the rest of the original cast. But if worst case scenario they needed a Storm and they just happened to cast Angela Bassett because Queen Ramonda is dead, I mean, I wouldn't be upset about that. In my mind, it's there. In my brain, it's there.
Yeah, we're okay. Everyone, let's hold hands.
Manifest.
Manifest. Okay, let's do. Okay, I assume we're all holding hands. In the astral plane. Like prayer.
She's got the gravitas. Absolutely.
She does. Imagine her saying, like, "Whether heed my call."
yeah, she could probably do it.
Mistress of the elements.
Yeah, see, I wanted to include Storm in season 2 so bad, but Henry vetoed me.
Let's say she could probably even make that line about what happens to a toad being struck by lightning sound cool.
Yeah, well, you could also okay, it does sound cool. You could say whatever happens to a Hulk when he gets struck by lightning and just kill Mark Ruffalo.
There we go. Oh, Mark Ruffalo.
Not the character. Kill Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo himself.
Yeah, no, you know what you do? You do an adaptation of Immortal Hulk in the MCU, but every time Bruce comes back, it flips between Edward Norton and Mark Ruffalo.
Oh my goodness, that would be.
I know. It's also Eric Bana shows up a few times.
Eric Bana shows up as, like, leader.
Lou Ferrigno's there for some reason.
Lou Ferrigno shows up as Joe Fixit.
Oh my god, that would actually. Oh,
see, I love Joe Fixit. Joe Fixit's my favorite alternate Hulk.
Them not doing. Really, Hulk is there's a lot of wasted potential with the MCU because there's so much to go off of. A lot of people don't know that Bruce Banner suffers from dissociative identity disorder. That's why the Hulk exists. The Hulk existed in Bruce before the Gamma Bomb.
Yeah, with that iconic scene from Immortal Hulk where he, like, smashes his playset because his dad tells him to.
Yes, and I love that. I love that where the
and
Hulk
he just goes smash. Makes him hands bleed.
He's like, someone had to look out for you, and that was me.
Devil! I love Devil so much.
That's why the Hulks don't have, like, a split personality. Like, Jen is still Jen when she hulks out. Rick Jones is still A-Bomb when he hulks out. Ross is still General Ross. The only reason that changes for the Hulk is because of that repressed personality within him, and it really is just such a miss for all the what the fuck parts of the Ang Lee Hulk movie. One thing that they do well is the dynamic between Bruce and the Hulk, but I wish that we would be able to explore that more in the MCU. Maybe, who knows? Maybe after Secret Wars, we'll get to see a little more.
I think it's if like they do actually have plans for a Hulk film, like we keep hearing rumors that they do. I kind of feel like I feel like what their plan is to have Hulk be since Hulk is now a father himself in the MCU, who that is going to be like the catalyst that brings in like him thinking about his father again, and I personally think what I would really like is to see him like actually try to go to therapy for it or it because
Bring
I
back
wanted him to
Doc
do the therapy.
Samson.
with obviously with Doc Sampson,
Played
but
by
Phil
Phil Dunphy.
Dunphy. Phil
Yeah.
Dunphy.
and
Bring
have
it back.
and like I think that like the idea of him like trying to deal with his traumas, honestly, that he doesn't end up being like his dad to his son. I think could be a really cool thing. But I think what I would have happen is that also ends up being the catalyst that brings back the Savage Hulk. Is that is it'll be too much for him talking about it in therapy.
I can see that kind of
Possible.
like that Hulk Gray by Jeff Loeb, which was the sort of revised history of the Hulk that first few days. Heavy on the Rick Jones, heavy on the I mean heavy on all the actual original Hulk stuff.
So Red.
Except that he gets to fight, except that he gets to fight Iron Man
Yes.
in that one. But I love Hulk Gray, the Jeff Loeb story. He always cooks, always. But like a special,
Sometimes
most of the time, he
50%.
will give it.
He got a lot of misses.
It's a higher percentage than most.
And he's also an asshole. He got a lot of misses.
That one I did hear. I did meet him. I did get to meet him at
Yeah, I love when you meet a problematic person and then you find out the problematic person and you're like, oh no.
Who are we talking about?
Jeff Lowe.
Jeff.
Oh,
You get to kind of witness real time.
yeah, I know Jeff Loeb, the guy that removed plot lines from Daredevil because he thought, man, they're not going to want Asian people in that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
met
wonder
Tom
why I
King.
feel strongly about that.
Jesus, okay. But all of the colors are really good. Like the Marvel color books. I'm not talking about like race.
Well, they're great also.
Well, yeah, they're all good. I'm done talking, y'all.
I had to and save John.
Thank you, Gray. You're my man.
Yep, I got you, boo. No, that's yeah. All those books are great. They're Spider-Man amazing.
Spider-Man Blue is the best of them.
Yes, it is by far the best one. But I
think Daredevil Yellow is a close second, if I'm going to be honest.
Daredevil Yellow is great. But I do again like a maybe like a Marvel special presentation, and they did that is based off of Hulk Gray, and they do kind of incorporate Doc Samson at some point. I feel like unfortunately we'll never get gamma irradiated Doc Samson.
Isn't it insane how like Doc Samson's best appearance isn't in a Hulk book?
What do you think is best appearance?
X Factor. That one issue of X Factor where he does the team therapies thing.
Oh.
Like objectively.
I have not read that full.
Go read it.
I've not read it, but I will. I'll get around to it. I have a backlog of.
Well, go read it because Strong Guy's in it, and I love Strong Guy.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Strong Guy, except I refuse to. Back when Dorkside Toys was around, and you could easily get like, I don't want to spend so much money on the Marvel Legends action figures to get a Build-A-Figure.
I bought it.
Wanted Strong Guy at the time. It's just that at the time of that release, I was in high school, so I wasn't working or anything. There was no real way to get it aside from Dorkside Toys, where they could have you buy the Build-A-Figures separately. They went under. That sucks.
Yeah.
But no,
at least Big Bad Toy Store's still around.
At least Big Bad Toy Store's still around. Thank you.
I think we just summoned their fall.
Oh,
I do order everything off like Amazon or my local comic shop.
it's
I have
it's
no
mainly
idea
because
what they're talking about,
it's
other John.
because I like to not buy things from Amazon is the only way you can collect multiple toy lines or be an active collector. Because with an Amazon Prime
Oh,
subscription,
look,
that
a
is.
weapon.
Yeah.
I
Plus it's
don't
also
know how
like
we got on the topic of toys from talking about Hulk.
We talked about
because X Factor. So I went from Hulk to Doc Samson to X Factor
We've been
to
going
Strong
for
Guy
half an hour.
to
We're going for an hour and
to
a
how
half.
the Marvel Legends Strong Guy is a really good Build-A-Figure.
TLDR. Marvel Studios do a Hulk Ray adaptation, please,
With Strong Guy.
with Strong Guy. He's not in the original story, but he's there.
He wouldn't even be around yet, which I find funny. Just put Strong Guy in there. Be like, oh, meet this 8-year-old kid who got hit by a bus.
There we go. And
We
then also, too,
should.
speaking of children
Uh,
getting
should-
superpowers and being super strong, get Rage in there, please.
No, because it's
Oh,
Rage.
That's I know Rage's deal, and we probably shouldn't have him in the
I
movies.
hate Rage.
That's a weird character. I'd rather not have.
He's like
that
Shazam, but worse.
I'm the only Rage sympathizer.
You also a
Like-
big Night Thrasher fan?
Are you asking if I'm the only Night Thrasher fan too?
You big Night Thrasher guy? Love?
No, not
See-
the superhero whose power is skateboarding.
No, that's Rocket Racer. He's also smart.
They're both smart, young superheroes. I'm more of a speedball guy. I used to think Penance was the coolest thing to come out of.
Wow, you're a nerd.
And I was wrong for that.
Yeah, because it's Penance, and they made Speedball edgy.
Oh my god! I accidentally blew up a bunch of kids. So now, to activate my powers, I need to be in constant pain.
Wait, how many kids died in Stanford? Was it 616?
I think 616 people died, and then like 50 or 60 of them were kids because they.
Okay, God, because saying 616 people died is kind of fucked.
It's crazy. They're like, guys, look, it's a fun nod, but also these people are dead.
52 people died in gun violence for
Yeah.
DC.
So that was that. Beautiful.
I feel like the only place where it would actually like be okay having like a number like that for like and like it actually be looked at as like not just this really fucked up thing. Instead, it'd be like, oh, this is a little funny a reference. Would be if like at the end of Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, he said, "I've killed 616 Marvel heroes."
616. There's definitely at least that many.
Yep,
Oh,
probably.
I'm wind this episode down.
Damn it.
I want yeah, everyone, please check out Captain America: The Star Spangled Man, and the audio drama on your podcast platform of choice and on YouTube. If John, if you ever have like some kind of small role that you need filled, I would be happy to make a cameo in one of the episodes.
That would be fun.
There's a lot of roles in season 2 that need to be filled. So many.
By just pure statistics, you're probably going to end up one of them.
You know. Oh no, I'm trying to think of like the most obscure Captain America. You're fucking Cobra.
Just cast him as Demolition Man.
Well, so the thing is, he's appearing.
Oh,
Yeah, he's going to be there. Like,
Well, not as a superhero.
at least Dennis Dunphy is.
Yes. On the street.
now don't make the same mistake that Brave New World did.
Oh, I'm gonna give him a shot, like immediately.
Oh,
I feel like Brave New World did to Demolition Man what the DCEU did to Jimmy Olsen.
Ah! Oh my god, you're right. It is the same thing.
They're both young, red-headed queer men who got killed in the military.
there we go.
Good lord.
Oh,
I like how I just lied about Jimmy Olsen being queer, and y'all just rolled past it.
I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised.
he
married a
cross-dresses
gorilla.
a lot.
Some of the Jimmy Olsen comics are crazy.
Yeah, and
But
he is the CEO of sex.
Darkseid first appearing in a Jimmy Olsen comic is
Yeah, like I can totally buy Jimmy Olsen being queer. Like that's
Jimmy
something.
Olsen kissing a man is the least craziest thing that he would have done.
Yeah, he was on Gorilla CNN.
That's the most normal thing that Jimmy Olsen could do is kiss a man.
Gorilla
Yeah.
CNN.
He would never be on Gorilla
Yeah.
Fox News though.
Hey, weren't we
I feel
ending
like
the
he-
episode?
Yeah. All right. Well, everyone, please do check out the Captain America's Star Spangled Man. And thank you everyone for listening to this. And if you like this game analysis, please give a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or a 5-star rating on Spotify. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the episode, so please let me know. If you'd like to listen more from me, please subscribe. Many more game analysis from me coming, so keep on the lookout. Once again, is your host, Smash Area John, signing off.